Putting a fan inside a smartphone, this idea is not new. Back in 2019, Red Magic was already doing it and has continued to do so ever since. But to be honest, for the past 6 years, this has remained a niche design. Apart from Red Magic, no one else followed. Why? High cost, a complex structure, and it takes up a lot of internal space. Moreover, many people feel that putting a fan inside a phone just doesn't sound reliable. But in recent years, the landscape has changed. Active cooling has suddenly shifted from being a geek toy to a new battleground for manufacturers. And the Red Magic K90 Max is the most distinctive one among them. Not simply because it has the largest fan or the highest rotation speed, though it does have those, but because of its price. Its arrival means that active cooling is no longer a luxury feature for paying more to get more performance, but rather a new standard for mass market performance phones. So if you want to get one as early as possible, you can pre-order the Chinese version on geekwheels.com. Let's start with the unboxing. The packaging follows Redmi's usual minimalist style. Inside, you get a 100-watt fast charger, a USB cable, a SIM ejector tool, a user manual, and a silicone case. Everything that should be there is there. No surprises and no disappointments. Now, on to the phone itself. The design philosophy of the K90 Max is simple. Less is more. No RGB, no exaggerated lines, no protruding Canon-style camera bump. The entire back is a single piece of metal decal with the camera and fan air intake placed side by side, while the air outlet is hidden under the lower edge of the decal. The airflow path is short. Air enters from the right and exits from the bottom without detours. The advantage of this design is that you get active cooling without sacrificing water resistance. IP66, IP68, and IP69 ratings are all included. Achieving this level of water resistance with a built-in fan is indeed rare. There are 3 color options: black, silver, and blue. The back cover is made of a glass fiber, flat and fingerprint resistant. The middle frame slightly wraps around the back cover, making it feel more solid in hand. There are dual 115Hz speakers, co-tuned with Bose. When gaming in landscape mode, your hands won't block the sound, and the left and right channels are well separated. On the front, there's a 6.83-inch OLED flat display with a resolution of 2772 by 1280 and a 165Hz refresh rate. It supports Dolby Vision, HDR Vivid, and Xiaomi's multi-screen color consistency. Whatever color you see on the phone will look the same on other Xiaomi devices. On paper, the K90 Max is fully loaded in terms of performance. In addition to the standard configuration, it also includes a D3 discrete graphics chip responsible for frame interpolation, super resolution, and image quality optimization. But what I really want to talk about today is the fan. This is Redmi's first active air-cooled smartphone. At its core is an 18.1mm centrifugal fan with a vertical air intake and AI-optimized airflow paths. Officially, it can reduce the temperature by 10 degrees Celsius within 100 seconds. So I'm really looking forward to seeing its performance in our review. The battery is 8000 mAh, top tier among flagship phones. It supports 100-watt wired fast charging. Unfortunately, it does not support wireless charging. Let me give you the conclusion first. This is not a phone focused on photography. Redmi is quite honest about that. The core selling points are the fan and performance, not the camera. So don't compare it to an ultra model for photography. That would miss the point. The main camera is actually decent. It uses the Light Hunter 800 sensor, a mature solution that Xiaomi has employed many times. Colors lean natural, not oversaturated. With OIS, nighttime shots have a much higher success rate compared to phones without stabilization. The ultra-wide camera, 8 megapixel, it's usable in good lighting. There's no telephoto lens. This is the most obvious difference compared to flagship phones. 2x zoom is achieved via main camera cropping, and beyond 5x, don't expect much. Video recording supports 4K at 60 fps, which is sufficient for daily use. So Redmi doesn't spend much cost here. They give you a stabilized main camera, ensuring that tasks like scanning QR code, photographing documents, and taking pictures of food are reliable. For everyday use, good enough is the principle. The Redmi K90 Max is indeed a performance phone made with a genuine sincerity. Whether in terms of cooling or pricing, it meets all my expectations for a performance-oriented device. If I had to point out any shortcomings, they would be the thickness and weight, the average camera performance, and the fact that the fan requires you to accept a certain level of noise. We will be publishing a full review of this phone very soon, so be sure to subscribe to our channel. I'm Wei from Gizmochina. See you next time.